So, welcome back. Um, so today's topic, hold on. Today's movie is a B movie, or is it called the B movie? We're just gonna call it a B movie. A B movie is with Barry the Bee. He has been pretty sheltered his whole I should probably look this up, 3 months that he's been alive. He's been pretty sheltered, and he wants to explore. He wants to explore. He wants to see the world, but like everybody's telling him to stay in the hive, and he's like, "No, I want to go explore." So Barry has a friend who wears glasses. Bees wear glasses. I hope they have good insurance, and like they go to their like work orientation where they pick their job, and Barry's like, all this is boring, all this is stupid. So he goes and he proceeds to he's like, no, I want to go see like the pollen guys. I want to go see what the pollen guys are doing because every other job option is boring. And I understand Barry. It's like he wants to go explore, and everybody's telling him no, don't. Even his best friend is telling him no, don't go. Like, go somewhere else. Just stay here in this nice little bubble. So Barry, he ends up getting lost from the pollen guys, the pollen bees, because they accidentally get in like a tennis, what's it called? Tennis court? Yeah, tennis court. And Barry accidentally attaches to a tennis ball, and he gets caught in the rain because he gets lost from the group. And then he shows up to the flower lady's house, who has a boyfriend who's allergic to bees, by the way. And he accidentally gets inside, and she lets him out after everybody freaks out and is like trying to kill him. So like that happens, and she lets him out, but he's so mesmerized by her, probably thinking, oh, she's so pretty. And there's a rule, there's a law, basically. Bees cannot talk to humans. Barry's like, no, I got to talk to her, and I got to tell her thank you. You could have just left her some honey as a thank you. Instead, you verbally talk to her when you know that's against the rules, Barry. So then he proceeds to, guess what? Say thank you. She naturally freaks out, drops all her plates, breaking them. That's at least $20 on the floor. And so that happens, and she's like, wow, this is really crazy. And they start forming a friendship, and her boyfriend's like, this is weird. You don't think this is weird? I'm allergic to bees. Like, hello. And she's like, no, I like talking to Barry. He's the best bee I've ever talked to. You've never talked to a bee, first of all, and I'm your boyfriend, so why are you talking to him as if he has any authority or anything in this household? I'm your boyfriend. It's a bee. Hello? I'm here, you know. And her boyfriend is voiced by, what's his name? Paul. I think his name's Paul. The guy who voiced Cusco. So yeah, not Cusco. Oh my gosh. Not that character. I'm kidding. Esma's like sidekick in Emperor's New Groove. Like, he voices that character. Same guy. So yeah, Barry finds out that the humans are taking all the pollen, and in fact, they're not even just doing that. They're taking all the bees and like bee napping them, not like kidnapping them, but bee napping them and taking them to like this like bee farm to make them like make all this honey. It's like a prison for bees. And Barry's like so appalled. He ends up like going to court for the bees, and he like gets the flower lady involved, and like is trying to make the humans see that the bees need to go back to their homes, and like, he doesn't understand that the flowers need the pollen and stuff, and he's like, he gets all the bees to stop making honey and tell the humans to give all the honey back. And it's like, Barry, the flowers need the pollen, they need the nectar, because if not, then they'll die, and then it's just a chain effect. But he doesn't know that because he's just a bee, and he doesn't know that information. I don't think they teach that in bee history, that humans need pollen and nectar for the flowers so that it doesn't affect the food chain. They're not going to teach that in bee history. That's probably glossed over. So he finds that out because the flower lady's flower shop ends up closing because all the flowers are dying. So there's that. Eventually, Barry finds out that she's going to like a flower festival, like the last one, because all the flowers are dying. And he's like, what? That's so crazy. I didn't know. She's like, yeah, this is your fault. So then, like, that happens. And eventually Barry realizes his wrongs, his mistake, because he really didn't know. And so Barry goes back to his beehive to let everybody know what's up, and he fixes his wrong. I don't think the flower lady gets back with her boyfriend. She like broke up with him. she broke up with him, but I don't think they got back together. The moral of the story is, we need bees. We need bees and the flowers and the honey and the nectar. They're very important, because if not, it's a chain effect, and then we all suffer the consequences. But I don't think I had ever watched the Bee Movie before. I had seen it from like the memes and like the clips and stuff from the movies, but I had never seen it fully. It is just as funny as the clips, like, kind of made it out to be. So if you want to watch it and you feel like learning a little bit but also laughing at the same time, might I suggest the Bee Movie. It's on YouTube for free, so there's that. And it's also on Tubi, I think. Yeah, which is also free. So a win is a win. So yeah, leave the bees alone. You can get rid of the wasps though. You can take them out. But Chris Rock was a mosquito also. I was like, who's that nasally voice? Oh yeah, it's Chris Rock. I was like, is he a gnat? Nah, he was a mosquito. They hopped on a blood bank truck. Of course. Ew. Anyways, if you want to watch a Bee Movie, yeah, I think it's called a Bee Movie, then it is on Tubi, I believe, and YouTube, because I watched it on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure I saw it on Tubi too. Anyways, until next time.